I don't know why y'all be playing with this boy Shay. But if y'all be on this mile and then yak like your boy Shay, gonna throw it out there. Put him out. Cause you know Shay be on these miles and they yak hard.
Hand me the black amount.
What the fuck is up, y'all?
What up?
We're gonna talk about cum real quick. Cause I have a theory. About cum.
Let's hear it.
So I've been doing this bit on stage about how this like girl like recommended that I start taking zinc. Why'd I forget your name for a second? Dave has heard this bit before, and it's basically about like, cause this chick says I'm not a real man. She told me I should start taking zinc, and like I didn't know what it was, and I looked it up, and you know zinc helps you shoot longer ropes. And then I look in the crowd, I asked the crowd, do you know what ropes are? It helps you shoot. If you don't know what a rope is, it's when you shoot out a continuous string of cum, and you know it's like you're a fucking perverted Spider-Man in a fucked up multiverse.
Yeah.
And I have this whole thing about like how are women attracted to it or whatever. If you shoot low pressure cum, you're not a real man.
Yeah.
And you know, so if your cum needs to shoot out like a fire hose in the civil rights riots. But my cum doesn't do that. My cum shoots out like a water faucet at a playground.
Yeah.
You know, like it's very low pressure. You gotta fucking put your lips up close to it if you want it to hit. You know, like it keeps all the kids hydrated. That's a joke. But it got me thinking because I riffed this on stage.
Okay.
I riffed this next part about how like imagine if, because the next bit after that whole thing was about my mom. There's obviously no way to fucking transition from talking about shooting ropes to fucking you're talking about your mom. And but it is funny because then I was like, oh, I mean, cum, and technically you're cum and mom, and that's how you're here, and da-da-da. And it's funny to think that, like, what if, like, the pressure of the cum that you were conceived in, like, what if that impacted your, like, biological makeup? Like, what if that, or maybe not your biological makeup, but, like, your temperament.
Okay.
Like, so what if, like, there's, like, you know, some people who are, like, really, like, energetic, go-getters, like, hustlers. What if they were a product of high-pressure cum?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like somebody who was like super depressed, like a real like down in the dumps, like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh type of guy. He's a product of low pressure cum.
Whoa.
I don't know how you would test that theory, but I wouldn't.
That's some science.
It's
dude.
some science, and like this sounds so stupid, but like I for real would not be shocked if like somehow they were able to do a study and like they could see within like depressed people. They were just shot out.
Yeah, low T.
Yeah. Low pressure cum, low T. Like, I might be up to something.
Yeah, dude, I think that's a breakthrough now.
Call me fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't even know if he's a fucking medical.
Yeah, man, he does space, but it's all the same.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, dude. He's fucking black. That's the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black science, man.
Black science, man. But yeah, man.
No, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
And then also, because they actually recently, they had those sperm races. You remember that? That was a thing.
Oh, they were like doing them in a lab?
Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was like UCLA and USC or something.
Oh, they were racing.
Yeah, they had
sperm.
like the little microscopes, and it was a course the sperm would go through to see which one was faster.
How did they? So, yeah, that's a good. Because what was at the end of it? Was it an egg?
No, it was just an end. The
How did
sperm
they
kinda
know?
Just go.
Okay, so they don't necessarily know where they're going, but they were just like going.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, they just run off vibes. They're just like straightforward. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is a very interesting thing to think about. Like you never think about like how automatic functions of your body operate. Because obviously you don't have to think about it. Like I don't have to think about breathing. I don't think about my fucking blood going to my fucking foot.
Yeah,
it just happens. But same thing. Like you don't think about you're not actively thinking about when you come in a chick, your sperm running, racing into her.
Oh yeah,
you don't think about that shit.
And it hangs out for a while, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's like a couple days.
Really? Just fucking like festers and just kicks it.
Yeah, it's just kicking it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's wild shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. What other pod is talking about sperm the way we're fucking breaking down sperm, man?
I was talking to my friend about that, about like how much cum does a guy generate in a lifetime? And I think I asked AI, and I think it was something like to put it into like more understandable form. It's like, you know, those 2-liter soda bottles.
Yeah.
I think it's like 8 of those, like 8.5 or something.
Oh shit! In your whole life, I mean, that's definitely a lot. That's a lot of cum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of cum.
That's all I come, dude. For
How-
each man.
Yeah, 8 liters of like a big ass fucking Shasta.
Yeah.
Fucking Shasta bottle. Fucking Shasta. My family would always have fucking Shasta at like the family reunions, bro. Like we never had like regular fucking Coca-Cola. It'd be like Shasta Cola or like
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Or,
it's like the lemon lime one.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
instead of the Sprite, it'd be like the Shasta lemon lime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think. Where do you stand in the? I feel like this is. Where do you stand on the porn? Are you anti-porn? Are you not necessarily pro-porn, but are you? You know, do you jerk off?
Yeah, I jerk off. I pro pon.
You're
Yeah.
pro prawn.
Prawn. Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's really. I don't know. There's times where I'm like, I need to stop looking at porn.
Yeah.
I have periods where it's like, and it really goes. I don't know if it's the cause or correlation of poor mental health periods, but it's like there are times when it's like I feel like I'm in a hole. I'm like, I need to get out of here, man. This is too much.
Yeah.
I'm remembering their names and shit. It's
Yeah.
like, this isn't good, but
Remembering their names.
I think it's fine.
I don't think it's like a complete. I think it's if you can control it, because sometimes you are just pent up.
Yeah.
And, but obviously, like there are some times when like I've like been like really just like fucking. I don't want to say filled up with cum because that sounds hella weird. Jesus Christ. But I'll like box.
Yeah.
I'll like box, and then I'll just be like, oh, okay, all like the rage and all like the masculine, is like gone. Oh, okay, I just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, but if I don't box, for instance, then I just feel like, I feel like pent up, you know.
That is a weird thing about guys is like you gotta nut like
You
on
have
a
to.
regular basis,
Yeah,
or else you lose your shit.
yeah. Like you have to empty the well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think chicks have that.
chicks can. Yeah, I mean, I know chicks are like as horny as guys, but I don't think it's that like, because like I mean, just biologically, like obviously guys have to, you know, guys can just spread their seed
Yeah.
hella times throughout the day, but women get pregnant, they're out of commission for 9 months or whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
biologically, that makes sense that they can kind of be a little more reserved
Yeah.
sexually. I mean, like a Genghis Khan, obviously, he was fucking going crazy.
Oh yeah, he was nutting everywhere.
Yeah, I don't want to say that's in our nature, but like it kind of seems like an aspect of it is.
Yeah, because there's some Louis bit. Of course, it's from Louis.
yeah,
but he
yeah,
talks
yeah.
about that where he's like, he's just like, I wish I wasn't as horny as I was.
Yeah.
And he's like, women are like, oh, I'm just as horny. He's like, no, it's like you get to visit that. It's like I live in this.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I was talking to my dad about actually something kind of similar. It's pretty funny because I was like, because I was talking about how like a good thing about getting older is like you're less horny.
Yeah.
Because like now it's like in your head now it's like, oh, I gotta fuck
Yeah.
all the time. And like you'll just be like looking at women. It's like I don't even need to like view you like this.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, oh, I gotta fuck. I
Yeah.
And then I was like, I think I saw a tweet or somebody was talking about it that like as you get older, those voices kind of quiet down.
Yeah.
And then my dad was like, they don't.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fuck.
Yeah, dude. No, that's 100% for real.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know. That is the male experience.
Have you ever done like the cold approach? You know about the cold approach?
What?
A cold approach is like, so you see a chick, you're at the mall or something, and you see a cute woman, and you cold shoot your shot with her.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they call it, the cold approach.
Not so much the mall. I mean, when I was drinking, like at bars and shit.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I was a big numbers guy. I would just hit on as many chicks as possible.
That was your strat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works. You just have to lower your standards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, just purely I mean the odds. I mean, if you keep shooting,
Yeah.
theoretically you're gonna hit
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, I think Kobe said something like that.
I think Kobe said something like that. Yeah, when he was in he was in Denver.
Yeah.
He said-
yeah.
He fucking forced the fuck out of that shot. He
Yeah.
said, I'm gonna get this bucket.
Yeah.
either way." Yeah. Shout out Kobe. I mean, yeah. Low key, Kobe. This isn't my thought, but somebody was like, literally shit changed. Literally the day Kobe died. Like
Yeah.
everything just went to shit. Like that was COVID. Like COVID.
Yeah.
Fucking Russia, Ukraine. Fucking everything just fucking
Yeah.
altered.
It was interesting. That was like the first, maybe only so far, celebrity death I was kind of bummed about.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not even I'm not a Lakers fan,
Yeah.
but I was like, oh, I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
Like, this sucks.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Kobe, he's one of those players that, like, transcends the sport. Like,
Yeah.
same with, like, a LeBron, a Michael Jordan. Same with, like, different, but, like, in terms of artistry, like Michael Jackson. Like, even if you don't listen to Michael Jackson like that, he transcended the thing he's known for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, it was just, like, Kobe wasn't supposed to... I mean, obviously, he wasn't supposed to go out like that. And,
Yeah.
obviously, his fucking kid and all the other people who died weren't supposed to go out like that. Obviously, but yeah, it was just like, damn, Kobe, like he had just retired. He had just fucking retired.
Yeah.
That was the thing that was fucked up about it too. He had fucking retired and then just fucking went upon a fucking. Why the fuck? I don't even know why
the helicopter.
Yeah.
Do you think he was when shit was going down? He was like, I shouldn't have retired. Like this was like.
Oh,
he
you
was like,
think it
God
was
is
like-
punishing me for retiring.
It's a weird. Well, there's a thing where it's like a lot of dudes will like retire and just die.
Yeah.
Because like they don't like I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a fucking biological thing, but that's a huge like dudes will retire like when they hit like 60 or 65 and then like fucking die in their sleep at like 67. Like it's weird.
Yeah, that is a thing. I think
Yeah.
it's something about like the human spirit where it's just like you're so attached to this and it's your meaning and then
Yes.
it's gone and you're like, well, I'm just going to fucking die now. There's nothing left for me.
Well, that's also the same thing about you know, like your husband or wife or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if they die, whoever dies first, the partner usually dies a few days later or some shit like
Yeah.
that. It's like,
yeah, dude. If I quit comedy, I would die. That would be hilarious. Just like less than a year in, stop and just drop dead.
Yeah. Yeah, what
This
happened
was
to
my
Dave?
life.
Yeah, speaking of speaking of comedy, we'll just talk about comedy real quick. We've had some pretty good momentum. In between this cut, me and Dave both did roast battles against different people. Dave won. He didn't record it because he sucks. I lost mine, but I recorded it because I suck. And I'll put it in between this clip here.
Xavier is so fat. How fat is he? If he was a slave in the 1800s, it'd take 2 trees to live. Are y'all ready for some black on black crime, man? Y'all ready for some black on black fucking crime, man?
Yes, sir.
Xavier's so fat, he thought the 3-fist compromise was how you split a pizza.
Give it up for Chemo Bob Marley. Yeah. Donovan, he's from LA. He's not a nigga with attitude, he's just a nigga with allergies, bro. He's some baby shit, bro.
That was good, Samuel L. Snackson. Xavier tried to take Ozempic, but it clearly didn't work. Yeah, his doctor suggested he waits until they make a grape-flavored version.
Give it up for Timu Wiz Khalifa. Got that shit. Donovan, like, he's a self-proclaimed, like, black white guy. You know, like, he's the only black guy that's given up the N-word pass just for the search of fat white women, you know?
I'm not gonna lie, my girlfriend is a little fat. She has a lot in common with Xavier. They're both thick bitches. Give it up for Martin Luther King if his dream was to be obese. Xavier looks like he collects chicken sandwiches the way rich dudes collect Cuban cigars. He keeps them in a humidor. Oh, it's a 2018 Popeyes.
That was a good year. Yeah.
Hey, that was a great year, I'm not gonna lie. That was a great year.
Give it up to the cinnamon stick from Apple Jacks. He's got bars. Like, I'm a movie fan. Like, I'm a real, like,
I fuck with like Jordan Peele with his movie Get Out. I mean, like, Donovan is the only nigga that will willingly go into the sucking place, you know?
Speaking of movie, give it up for Xavier for his role in Precious. Give it up for Harriet Tub of Butter. I've been calling Xavier fat a lot this whole battle, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Xavier is so fat.
How fat is he?
If he was a slave in the 1800s, it'd take 2 trees to lynch him.
Hey, bro, that's a high-priced slave. That's a high-priced slave. You can't just eliminate me with 1 tree. You need 2 trees within 6 feet. That's a lot of land. Like, he's talking about me being fat, but I mean, like, I am. I can deny it. But I mean, like, I've seen more muscle on like Palestinian women than a Donovan. You know, the brother out here starving. If I give you the 2/5 of my 3/5 compromise, you'll be able to eat.
Let's keep it going for anti-Black History Month, everybody. Something else.
And but yeah, you want to talk about what do you call it? Yeah, you just want to talk comedy real quick? Like, how was your talk about your roast battle?
Yeah. I had 2 solid roasts, I would say, that I'm proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Had one, and actually I'm taking one of them and just adding it to my set because I can kind of mess around with it. Mm-hmm. But it was around, he paints, and I was like, oh, he paints for his mental health. And I was like, that when I first look at it, I was like, oh, that's what's keeping you from killing yourself.
Yeah.
I got a pop.
So how are you going to take that into your set?
So I think I'm going to put it under like the sober stuff and be like, mental health is important. Like one of my buddies started painting for his, and then just throw it in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it already got a good reaction, and
yeah,
it's easy enough to jam in there. So
because the guy said he specifically said in his notes he paints for his mental health.
So I actually listened to a podcast. I was going through his profile,
okay,
and he was on this thing, and then he said something about that.
Got you.
Yeah,
so he had a podcast.
Yeah.
Got you.
So I was able to get that little nugget from it.
Yeah.
And then just another joke about calling him a pedophile.
Yeah. You want to say, because the guy, his opponent, he had, well, let's just say his name. I forget his name. What's his name? Because I know he's
Nick.
funny. Yeah, shout out Nick. I
Shout
just
out.
followed him on Instagram today. But yeah, so he has a daughter, and then Dave said,
Yeah, so what was this joke? I was like, oh yeah, he has a daughter, and he looks like the kind of guy that cried when his daughter died because he realized he could get free child porn.
or even his daughter was born.
Yeah.
He cried when his daughter was born.
Yeah.
Because he can get
Free child
because
porn.
now he can get free child
Yeah.
porn, which is fucking insane.
Yeah. I was stoked that one hit.
Yeah, that one hit. Yeah, because there was like maybe 6 or 7 roast battles in that night, and then I had went.
You had a good one.
Yeah, we had. Yeah, it was a fun battle. It was a fun battle. It was me and Xavier Clue. Shout out Xavier, the only 2 black guys probably in the bar at that time.
I think so.
And because like before I even got into comedy, that was my intro to comedy. Like elementary school, roasting other black. I mean, my middle school was all black. Like bro, it's so crazy. My elementary school, like I went to a couple of elementary schools. They were like, one was like a Catholic school, so it was like a mix of like black, white, Hispanic, whatever. Then I went to probably black elementary school, and that's when we would like have on the playground. We would roast everybody. Have yo mama so stupid. She thought the fucking pea was lemonade or some dumbass shit. Or, like your mama's so stupid. She brought a bowl or she brought a spoon to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Or your mama's are you so skinny you can hula hoop with a Cheerio?
Yeah.
Or like you're so skinny you gotta run around in the shower to get wet. Like all these fucking stupid ass jokes.
Yeah.
We were saying all of those in like fucking as 9-10-year-olds.
Yeah.
And you had to survive in the roast circle. You had to.
Yeah.
And then I went to I went to school in Beverly Hills on some super random shit, surrounded by the Jews.
Shout out
to the Jews. It was honestly a really good school, but my dad couldn't afford to live in the area code anymore. 'Cause that's the only reason I was able to go there.
Yeah.
And then I went to like a charter school where it was mostly like black and Hispanic people. Then I went to a private high school which was predominantly white. So I had a good mix
Yeah, that's a lot.
of cultures. Yeah. And then I went to college in New Orleans, which but it was a probably white school in a black city. So yeah, I got a lot of different experiences. But yeah, that roasting shit and is what now that I really think about it, like in hindsight, like fucking prompted the whole comedy shit, like wanting to make people laugh. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember my parents would tell me that similar, I don't know, it was elementary or middle school, but they were saying how I would get up at dinner, and then Chuck Norris jokes were huge.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I would
yeah,
just
yeah.
riff on my Chuck Norris jokes,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Yeah, we might have talked about this in the first episode, but yeah, are there any more kind of things you remember about your life where it's like, oh yeah, that was comedy before I was doing comedy?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Yeah, it was just always trying to make people laugh.
Yeah.
And it was kind of just inherent in that way. And
Yeah.
then people in the friend group, because I think it was Jim Norton saying it's like comedians are just all the funny people in their groups,
Yeah.
kind of just going for it.
Yeah.
'Cause that was it. So I was like, oh,
The
felt
funny
natural
person.
with just like being funny.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I gravitated towards. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where I got it from. And then,
Yeah.
it was just over time
Mm-hmm.
where I was honing my craft and I didn't even know
I didn't
it,
even
dude.
know it. I remember we had to write in like my humanities class in high school, we had to write like short stories about like animals, like origin stories, like evolution origin stories or whatever. And like how a bird built its nest or some shit like that, or how how it came to create its nest.
Yeah.
And my whole thing was about, because I was a troll, it was about like how a squirrel first found its love for nuts.
Yeah.
And so it was a whole thing about like, oh, you have some big nuts, and I wrote a whole thing, and the crowd was. I wish I still had it, because I wonder if I tried it on stage if it would be, because I feel like somebody was talking to me about like how like stories around like the origin of things, like the origins of how like the Michelin tire or like the Michelin star restaurant got its origin, or like the origin of a certain fruit or whatever.
Yeah.
There's something intriguing about that, because there's a story behind how things are the way they are.
Yeah.
And if you tell it in a comedic way, it can hit. And so, but yeah, so that, and then I remember just having the class just like dying laughing. And then I was like, I didn't realize it was stand up at the time, but it's like, oh yeah, that was like a cool little.
That's the general idea.
It's the general idea. And I
Yeah.
feel like, so yeah, it's a thing where it's like, you think you're the funny person in your friend group, but it's more so like you're situationally funny.
Yeah.
And then you do stand up because you think you're situationally funny, but then you got to realize, oh no, I just have to be funny when doing stand up, and then you just like bridge that gap where it's like, I know I'm funny in conversation, but now I got to show that I'm funny. That can just create funniness.
Yeah, more consistently.
Yeah.
That reminded me, I had some paper about, I think it was like world history or something, but everyone got assigned a different country, and then you write,
Like I got Germany.
yeah. Shout out Germany. I had Cuba, and then, but you like write it from the perspective of someone from there.
Okay.
And my guy's name was Juan23.
All right.
I thought that was the funniest shit, dude.
That's pretty funny. Very cerebral.
Yeah, dude.
1, 2, 3. Hey, shout out 1, 2, 3, man.
And I remember in college, there was so many retarded things. It was like about current events, and they had these free tutors. I remember the conversation I had with him, and he was like trying not to laugh, because in the paper it was about something with gay people, and I would always address them as the gays.
Oh my! In the paper?
In the paper.
Oh my God, bro! Bro does not take school seriously.
Yeah.
What class were you in, motherfucker?
Dude, I don't know. I would always fuck around in school. I was a bad student.
I would troll in college. I was an English major, so like, and film major, so I could get away with like doing weird shit or trolly shit, because it was like, bro, there was one class where I straight up, in the paper, I was like, this is the first book I fully read in the class. I dead ass I said that, and I was like,
Hell yeah.
And then I had this whole thing where I was like, it was a real dick move, but I was like, it's the first book I fully read in this class, but because it was so good, let me explain why. And I actually got a good grade on it, which is
nice.
hilarious. It was like a class was called History of Cool. The professor's name is, I think his name is Joel Dinnerstein, some shit like that. Shout out Joel. He like basically studied like where the term cool came from and the meaning of the word cool, and like when it was first conceived, like the origin story for the word cool, like, and it was basically coined by like jazz players who would like, you know, like when like a Miles Davis would like just fucking riff on the fucking, what he played, like the fucking trumpet or some shit, whatever the fuck he played, he would make it look effortless, like his improvisations, he would make it look effortless, but obviously it takes a lot of years of experience. Same with like a comedian. When a comedian just seemed like they're riffing, but a lot of years of craft went into making it look effortless. Yeah. That's what cool is. It's like controlled effortlessness, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we would just, so you have that definition or whatever, and there's a bunch of other different definitions, and it was our task throughout the class to like come up with our own definitions and then use like each generation's like cool figures to like defend what cool meant. I think like Elvis was like one generation's like cool guy, or like and now obviously you got like, you know, like I wrote mine on like Donald Glover, and you know, somebody did like Kanye pre Wildin'.
He's even cooler now.
Somebody said like Larry David. So like, yeah, it was a wide range of cool figures.
Yeah, there is something with the cool factor. Maybe this is part of it, but it's like, I think there's an aspect of authenticity too, where it's like this is who they are in the pinnacle form of it.
Yes. Yeah. And it makes you want to be like, it inspires you not necessarily to be like them, but inspires you to be your own version of that. Yeah. Like your own version of and that's the cool thing about comedy. I feel like you don't, like, obviously, you know, you may want to play a character to get laughs, but I feel like when you become like the best, I mean, like Louis is just playing who he is. Yeah. He's just being himself, and so it's like he's just expressing that on a high form.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so that's what's kind of cool about comedy. Is like I could just be myself.
Yeah. Finally.